as you can see, there are so many intrinsic foot muscles. Intrinsic means that they attach in both ends inside of the foot, so they don't go from the leg, lower leg to the foot, or vice versa, but they are actually only situated inside of the foot. So we have a lot of bones in the foot, and all of these bones are movable in some way, and they are also very sensitive to the ground we're walking on. So the foot is really properly equipped. It has a lot to do with balance as well, and adjusting to the surface that we walk on. So you can see the huge list here. It's the extensor digitorum brevis, the extensor hallucis brevis. These are on the dorsum of the foot, on the top of the foot. Underneath the foot you have the abductor hallucis, you have the flexor hallucis brevis, the adductor hallucis, the abductor digiti minimi, the flexor digiti minimi, the opponens digiti minimi, the flexor digitorum brevis, the quadratus plantae, the lumbricals from 1 to 4, the interossae plantaris, the interossae dorsalis. The attachments, all muscles attach intrinsically in the foot. So please just have a look in your anatomy book to see exactly where all of these amazing muscles are. The action. Most actions are described in the name of the muscles. The lumbricals have a similar action as in the hands, as well as the interossae muscles have in the hand, like opening and closing. There are many similarities with the muscles in the hand, and some differ, like the flexor digitorum brevis, which are intrinsic muscles in the foot that, in addition to flexing the pip and the MTP joints in the toes, they also create tension in the longitudinal arch. Common problems. The nuances of all these muscles get lost when we put shoes on and only walk on flat ground. And that's a pretty common thing in our society. So when we walk without shoes, we are basically at home, and at home we just have the floor, which is flat ground. So you can imagine all of these very, very small muscles. They don't get all the input that they should get. So anytime you can, take the shoes away and walk barefoot. Musicians. We can get great help from healthy feet, both for standing and breathing, as the differentiation of the small muscles get us deeper into deeper layers of the body. For balanced standing, we need the small proprioceptive signals from the intrinsic foot muscles. So foot exercises are a must, like getting the feet massaged and getting these small movements going and just really feeling that the foot is supporting the rest of the body. That can create a huge change in the bigger muscles that are further up in the legs, both in the lower leg and in the thigh, and actually at the hip joint as well. Because when I work with the feet with people, most of them can actually feel that the whole body has changed with something, which is pretty amazing actually. So it's a bulletproof thing to do. Observations is not grounded or not balanced standing. So if there's one of those, start with the feet.